The fellowship is the highest accolade bestowed by BAFTA, celebrating exceptional individuals who have driven innovation, creativity, and positive change in the screen arts over the course of their career. Here to tell us more about this year's recipient is someone who knows all too well about taking a small idea, nurturing it, and turning it into a lasting legacy. Please welcome co-founder and general partner of London Venture Partners, David Gardner.
BAFTA is proud to celebrate the creative voices shaping the future of games. Tonight, we also shine a spotlight on a sector that has transformed how billions of people around the world play: mobile. Ilkka Paananen is the co-founder and CEO of Supercell, the Finnish studio behind some of the most successful and influential mobile games ever created, including Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, and Brawl Stars. Under his leadership, Supercell has helped redefine what mobile games can be, combining global scale with a distinctive philosophy built around small independent teams, what the company calls cells, empowered to create bold ideas for players everywhere. Ilkka's path into games began in an unlikely way. At just 22 years old, fresh out of university, with no real experience running a company, he found himself suddenly given the title of CEO at a small startup simply because someone had to take the job. That early experience in the mobile games industry would eventually lead him to found Supercell, with a vision of building a company made up of independent creative teams working together to create games that could be played for years and remembered forever. Since founding the company, Ilkka has championed a culture rooted in trust, openness, and collaboration. He still personally meets every new hire at Supercell, reflecting his belief that great games come from great teams, not just talented individuals, but people who work together with chemistry and shared purpose. As Supercell celebrates 15 years, which is incredible, its games continue to reach hundreds of millions of players worldwide, helping to shape the mobile games industry as we know it today. Beyond Supercell, Ilkka is also committed to giving back, supporting entrepreneurs as an investor and mentor, and through his charity, the We Foundation, which backs initiatives focused on improving the social and mental well-being of children, young people, and families. Tonight, BAFTA is proud to honor Ilkka Paananen, a visionary leader whose work has helped define an entire generation of mobile games, and whose commitment to creativity, community, and giving back continues to inspire.
I spend hundreds and hundreds of hours playing Clash of Clans.
Supercell's had a spectacular track record, as good or better than anybody in terms of their shots on goal and how many times they scored.
Supercell is such a role model for the industry in many ways. It's focused on independent teams with real ownership, long-term thinking over short-term optimization, the way they engage with the audience and build community.
Don't think I've been to a board or investor meeting in which someone hasn't brought up the Supercell model.
Super rare.
A lot has been written and talked about on our culture. That is Ilkka through or through.
I met Ilkka in 2007 when Microjogs, a Spanish game company, got acquired by Digital Chocolate.
I just really was delighted to have the chance to work with Ilkka. He had all the characteristics to be a successful CEO and a great creative leader.
What made a big impression on me was how deeply he cared about the teams and the games they were building.
He changed my views of leadership, putting teams and studio culture first.
He can juggle these two things of being this super sharp business person, but then on the other side, he's this loose cowboy startup character that wants to take big, bold risks
I think what's inspired me the most about Ilkka is his ambition, and that it's always gone far beyond just, building a great company. He cares deeply about doing better for the industry at large and for the world.
Ilkka is just a really, really kind person. He cares about people, and he's always there to help others. Beyond games, he's also leading the work we have done with Mesa at the OV Foundation to fight social exclusion.
He's a really good egg. He's a really good human being. He is one of those rare individuals who truly is that kind, compassionate, and caring.
By leading this way, Ilkka, you've inspired studios across the globe.
If there were more leaders like Ilkka, we would see more thriving workplaces, better products, and more positive impact on society overall.
Your impact goes far beyond Supercell. It's in the studios you backed, the founders you supported, the leaders you shaped.
I feel very proud to work at Supercell because of that.
Congratulations, Ilkka.
Congratulations.
Huge congratulations on the BAFTA Fellowship.
Congratulations again. I love you.
I'm so happy for you and your team. Congratulations.
Victory!
It gives me the greatest honor to present the BAFTA Fellowship to Ilkka Paananen.
Thank you so much. This is an incredible honor. When I looked at the previous BAFTA Fellows, I see people who were all like my childhood heroes, and people shaped how I think about games, how I fell in love with the games, and just to be recognized alongside them feels like unreal, to be honest. I also wanted to make something clear, if it wasn't clear from David's introduction. I actually have not created any of Supercell's games. I mean, none of our hit games are my ideas. So people ask me all the time, if that's the case, what do you actually do then? So my parents ask, my kids ask. It's a fair question. So what have I been doing then the last 26 years? And I think the honest answer is that I've been trying to build an environment where incredibly talented, creative people can do the best work of their careers. And as David said, at Supercell we call it the cell structure, so these small independent teams with the creative freedom. So in sort of a funny way, my product isn't actually the games. I feel my product is the culture and the organization that has enabled other people to create these great games, by way which I realize might be the least exciting thing anyone has ever said on this stage. Organizations are hardly as exciting as games, but I'm genuinely proud of it. Also, I believe this is probably the first time the BAFTA Fellowship recognizes the role of mobile games, and that means a lot. I mean, not just for Supercell, but I believe for the entire mobile games industry, and all of the amazing people who have helped build it. And some of them, including our partners from platform side, are here tonight to celebrate it. So people sometimes ask me, what does it feel like to do what I do? And the best way I can describe it is, imagine getting to be a part of something that you're deeply passionate about, getting to do it every day with people who are incredibly smart, but yet very nice people, and then somehow you are able to call it work. And, you even get paid for it sometimes. So I just feel like super lucky to be part of it. Most importantly, I also want to say to our players and the content creators, the community around Supercell games is something truly special. I mean, your passion, your support over all of these years has meant everything to us at Supercell, and we obviously would not be here without you. And then to my dear Supercell colleagues, some of whom are here tonight, I want you to know it really should be all of you standing here with me right now, every single one of you. I mean, this award belongs to you, to every game developer, every artist, every programmer, every designer, and every other person at Supercell, past and present, because you've poured your heart and soul to our games and building a company. So please do take pride in this award, because this award is yours. And then finally, to my wife Sirku and to my family, you have somehow put up with someone who has spent last 26 years trying to be the world's least powerful CEO, and I still can't fully explain what I do for a living. But thank you for your love. Thank you for your support through all of this. It really means more than I could ever express in words. And then finally, thank you to BAFTA. I'm so extremely, deeply honored, and this means so much to me and to everybody at Supercell. Thank you.